Brother Reginald was originally quite glad that Carnifexes were a rare occurrence, but lately he was beginning to enjoy the hunt. Brother Reginald here, the new patch made the game a lot easier. Maybe too easy, but there is still an enemy I found wearisome to fight. The Carnifex. Certainly the rarer of the two Tyrannid Terminus enemies, it can be hard to learn. I'm here to teach you how to solo it. This is the Carnifex. It is basically a Tyrannid Dreadnought. Here are its attacks. Melee. The Carnifex is equipped with 4 scything talons and a spiked tail. The tail never seems to come into play, and the 4 scything talons can be simplified down into essentially its left and right attacks. Its full melee attacks are as follows: leap attack, charge, Beyblade, right arm inner cross, right arm outer cross, left arm outer cross, left arm inner cross. The leap attack is a smash and pull mixed with a gap close. For this attack, you cannot parry and must dodge. A perfect dodge affords a gun strike. There is a short window while the scything talons are buried that you can usually land an attack in. The charge attack can be sequential. I've seen as many as 3 in a row, and even 1 can go a very long way. If the Carnifex hits something solid, it will stop and be stunned, making it easy prey. This attack cannot be parried and must be dodged. A perfect dodge affords a gun strike. Beyblade isn't really a unique attack, but it's better to think of it as one. The Carnifex will raise either its left or right pair of arms for an outer cross and spin around as far as is necessary to attack a target that is not within a short radius in front of it. This attack can be parried, but offers no gun strike. It can be dodged to afford a gun strike. The cross attacks, all 4 variations, can be combined in any way and sequentially tied together, and can transition into any other attack as well, based on whatever target and whatever range the Carnifex is in. These attacks may be parried, which confers no gun strike, or dodged. A perfect dodge does afford a gun strike. A ranged character should generally dodge where possible to gain space, while a melee character should parry to hold aggro and retain close combat distance and allow for melee attack opportunities to present themselves. Ranged. The Carnifex is equipped with spine banks, which have 2 attacks: spray and volley. The spray attack is used only at close range and is decidedly lethal with its spray of nasty high damage projectiles. Looks like this. As you can see, it has a very quick tell, just burying its scything talons in the ground and firing directly in front of it immediately. It also has a pretty sizable radius. If you are in melee range and you see the Vile Xenos bury its talons into the ground, dodge sideways to avoid the impending barrage. I haven't been able to perfect dodge this one yet, so I don't know if you can, but I presume so. Be advised that just like the leap attack, the talons buried in the ground cause damage and knockback in a small AoE when wrenched out of the ground. This is, however, one of its most vulnerable states to melee damage. Even slow and low quality weapons can manage a few hits when attacking from the rear or the sides, especially if it's firing at someone else. The volley is more of a medium to long range technique. It also makes the Carnifex vulnerable from the rear and sides. It fires 3 bursts of spines, which have a larger than expected AoE and are significantly dangerous. Just like the leap and spray attacks, this attack involves burying its scything talons into the ground and wrenching them out again, so please watch for that. Psychological. Petulant squeak. I would have called this something more intimidating like vicious roar, but we shall know no fear extends to overgrown bugs squeaking impotently in our glorious direction. The Emperor's wrath certainly does not falter over the vanity of some insect. The most common attacks that follow the petulant squeak are either the spine bank attacks or a leap and charge. This is mostly dependent on the distance to their target. If you're close enough, they'll absolutely just launch into a flurry of melee cross pattern attacks. Be advised, brothers, there is no hard and fast rule that I am aware of about which attacks the Carnifex will undertake and which it will not, or by what combination. It can do any of the above anytime it feels like, in more or less any sequence, though I don't think I've seen it shoot or squeak twice in a row. As long as you understand this and stay on your toes, you can fight it quite easily and simply dismantle it piece by piece until it is dead. Like all vile Tyrannids, it has no mind for tactics. With that, I hope you all have a lovely day.
They're not caring.
Move to extract.
You guys see what's going on? Bye-bye.